So I came back here for a couple reasons. This is one of them. I remember this at the gate. I thought it was April to something, but that says May. But then there's this sign. I don't remember seeing that. It might have been there, I just don't remember seeing it. But this one says June through September. I guess it's under new management. But yeah, signs are a little confusing, but I was definitely wrong about it being open beginning of April. But that's okay. There's some people here right outside that. There's a parking area, and that's a day use. Sign says no camping, but you can go there, play in the water over here, or let the kids climb on rocks or whatever there is over there to do. But yeah, let's go check out that waterfall. Here are some A-frame cabins, some electric and water. Looks like a couple different sites here. Basketball hoop, restrooms, little pavilion thing over there. Like I said, I don't know the story behind this or exactly what the deal is, but let's look around a little bit. Okay, now we'll slowly make our way over to the waterfall for real. You can see the area burned, the scarring on the trees that are still standing. But we're going to go get a closer look at that waterfall. This is a campsite right here. Pan around real quick. That comes off this road. A few videos back when I was first coming up into the canyon, I mentioned that I had a previous video from last year covering some of this. This is basically the same area, and these campsites here look free. But just because I'm walking through back from the waterfall. See, there's a nice one right on the creek. Yeah, the road getting into some of these is a little challenging. But I'll show a couple of these things since I'm here. Some of these are a little bumpy. Some are pretty easy to get to. There's a little higher elevation view of that campground right by the creek. And then across there goes into that place. But just a little dirt road with lots of rocks to navigate. There's another spot right down there. And the views are pretty good. Turning back around. You got water and you got this view. And if I'm not mistaken, these outside camp spots here are free. I don't see any signage anywhere. I'll let you know if that changes. And that's going down to another campsite right there. This road does get challenging on some of these parts. Just a little bit. These spots I'm looking at now, I think high clearance, 4-wheel drive or something, probably better for this. Unless you want to buy a new oil pan hitting that. But no, maybe they had some slides here and it got washed out and they're rebuilding it, I don't know. But this is not for the faint of heart. I did mention the other sites are easier to get to, right? Pretty sure I did. Yeah, I'm not driving through that. And here we're getting into that main road right dead ahead where you come in and out. But straight ahead there's that guy in that van stalking. But I can get 1 bar of Verizon right there with a booster. Without it, nothing. So I can send like a text message or something. Had to send a picture, failed like 3 times before it finally went through. So getting up in this canyon, don't count on any kind of cell phone service at all. But this is rolling down. There's a spot here on the left before you get to the bridge. That looks like people have been camping there. Camping, fishing, maybe some of both. And you can see the water right there. We're going to go hike a way up there and come all the way across down to where it changes to that darker color over there, and see what's worth exploring over there. Some of those things look like caves or crevices or something from here. We are on our way. And like that, through the magic of editing, we're almost there. So if you look way down there, that's where I'm at. And I came up and across all this. And that is our first destination. Let's go get eaten by a bear. We're getting closer. Any of y'all want to say bye to me before I get eaten? A little bit of water coming out, so I'll make that slippery. But that's as far as it goes. I guess I live to make it to the next spot. Some droppings up here. Someone lives up here. Not so scary when you get inside, though. It's not as fun. Oh well. take a look outside. We'll head off to our next stop. It's a waterfall. Zoom in on that. Zoom in. Where did it go? There it is. I think if we walk this light colored edge, zoom out, walk this light colored edge, we can get all the way up there to it. Okay, you guys go first. I'll meet you there. I'm not doing that. But we are going to get over to there, and then we will follow the little stream from that. We'll follow that all the way out to the road and then back, and then we'll be done. Looks like it might have gone somewhere, but it's just fissures in the rock where moisture's coming out. Here's some birds in the background that are not happy I'm up here. Well, it looks like we had to wait another day for that campfire because it just wasn't happening with all that wind there. If you have nothing better to do with your time, you can always like and subscribe. Help the channel out a little. See where we go next.